Good morning, everybody. Well, morning, afternoon? Afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Day of rest today, Sunday, but it's not going to be a day of rest for me because I've decided that I'm actually going to go and train. Mainly because on Friday it is Lois's birthday and I've taken the day off and I don't really want to be training on her birthday, so I've shifted all of my training a day early. So I'm going to be training Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's a bit different for me. I don't normally like training at all on the weekend because literally it is my day of rest normally. So it's going to be interesting. I haven't got any pre-workout or anything, and I've got a pretty heavy squat to be doing, so I think I'm working up to 240 kilos. So yeah, I'm gonna have a nice coffee, just get myself in the zone as much as I can for a Sunday session, and then get into the gym and get it done. Honey on banana for a pre-workout meal. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I'm training up at Horfield today, so just up the road, just to save a little bit of time, because it's also Tony, my uncle's birthday today as well. A lot of birthdays in April, so we're going over there later to have a drink, although I'm not going to be drinking obviously because I'm still not drinking, so that is this afternoon's plan. So yeah, just need to fit everything in. It's quite a busy month, and it's going to be a busy few months, to be honest with you, because I've got so much going on. I've got 3 stag do's that I'm going on. I've got loads of stuff to do with uni. I've got holidays that I want to go on with Lois. So it's just crazy, but it's all good because that's like all good life stuff. So it is exciting. It's just a lot to get my head around, especially when I want to try and think about my training as well, because it's obviously a big priority of mine to get my training in. So yeah, just a lot of things to think about. But anyway, I digress. Let's go and train. Okay, so for this final set, I thought I would actually talk it through because it was quite the experience. So I managed to load up 240 kilo on the bar. I felt like the unrack was pretty good, felt pretty solid, and I actually felt like I executed the rep to a pretty good standard for me, but it was on the re-rack where things kind of took a little bit of a turn.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
So there seemed to be a little bit of seismic activity in the Horfield area because the barbell decided to turn into a mini earthquake and tried to dump me on my arse, but luckily I was able to regain my composure and re-rack the weights. But it kind of got me thinking about gym equipment in general and kind of what you pay for when you're going to a gym and the kind of equipment that you're going to be using, and it kind of made me realise that I'm very grateful for the gym that I actually train at and I am a member at, and that is Trojan. And it kind of got me thinking about the discrepancy between what people pay in terms of membership versus the actual equipment they get in return. Because in my mind, I kind of feel that if you're paying a big amount of money into your membership, you should get something in return which isn't just paying the light bill and the air conditioning for the gym. You should be able to get something which you can use in return, which is maybe more sport specific. And I understand powerlifting is a very niche sport still, and you can't expect them to tailor towards powerlifters in a commercial gym, but I kind of feel there is a big discrepancy still between what you're paying into a commercial gym versus what you pay for a membership at a gym such as Trojan, which is an independent gym. Because my day pass that I paid for at Horfield was £8.50 versus a day pass at Trojan, which I think is around £5. And the memberships, again, very different from a commercial gym versus Trojan, where you'll be paying a lot more at a commercial gym. And I kind of feel that the bars that I was using in the commercial gym were borderline dangerous for the sort of weight that maybe someone like I as a powerlifter would be using, because they're just not really suited to be used for that, which I think is a shame. And I do understand that their business model is more tailored towards mass amount of general population over sports specific individuals. So I understand the business model, but I just feel like it's very disappointing where all of that money then goes towards, like I say, the maintenance of the building rather than for the members themselves. Whereas Trojan, it's very much the owners do what they can to get the best equipment in place for the members. So if you ask for something, or if something's damaged, straight away they're going to replace that and make it super sport specific to the individuals. So they're really listened to as members. But I feel like there's a real sort of divide really between sort of those sort of commercial gyms versus those independent gyms, because I don't feel like your voice will ever really be heard at a commercial gym from the higher ups that kind of really look at the budget and what money gets spent on. And it's a real shame, because a lot of people start out in commercial gyms and sort of their journey into more elite lifting starts there, and it would just be great if those sort of gyms could really invest in equipment which really was tailored towards lifters in terms of bar, plates, and accessory movements, that sort of thing. I think it would be amazing to get people using better equipment at an earlier stage in their lifting journey. So without really getting into the politics of it all, I do understand kind of the business model of a commercial gym versus maybe an independent gym. They are able to charge more because there's more supply and demand, so there's more of a demand for general population to train at those sort of gyms, and that way they are able to expand and just generally make their own business bigger. And I'm someone that does believe in a free market, so I understand that that's absolutely fine from a sort of capitalism point of view. People are entitled to make their money how they want to make their money, but I just think it is unfortunate, I guess, that is kind of the way of the world sometimes. And at the end of the day, I don't own the business. They have their own business model, and I'm the one that's choosing to go to these commercial gyms now and again and using that equipment. So ultimately it is down to my choice, and I do understand that. But I just think that if more gyms like that were to invest a little bit more into the equipment itself, then it would be really good for people like me, I guess, that started in a commercial gym and then sort of evolved into going into these more sports specific gyms. But if they could actually start that at a younger age, then I think they'd have a better chance of making it as a really sort of successful lifter. And I think obviously there's so many benefits from powerlifting and elite level strength sports in general, not just physically but mentally, that I think it'd be really good to invest in that in these sort of commercial gyms. So that's just my 2 cents on it. Sorry it's a little bit waffly. I didn't actually intend the video to be anything like this, but it really got me thinking when I was at Horfield about some of the equipment that is there. And I guess some of it comes down to just maybe naivety and people who haven't really discussed with the management about what a good quality bar is and what this good quality equipment actually offers people. And that's fine. Like I say, free market, that's just their business model, and it's always going to be that way, and I completely accept that. But yeah, it would just be, like I say, nice if they could invest in that for the reasons that I've already mentioned. So I'm kind of going round and round in circles there, so I'll leave it there. I am heading off to Trojan now to actually train on a nice stiff Alico power bar that they've got down there, and I think I've got 247.5 kilos for 2 sets of 3. So yeah, let's go and do that. Right, so I decided to bench before deadlifts because sometimes deadlift does fatigue me a little bit too much going into bench. So yeah, just working up to 140 kilos today, got 130 on the bar there. Another thing that I can definitely say about training in a gym similar to Trojan and an independent gym is the atmosphere and the energy you get from training in a gym like this just motivates you so much more than training in sort of a commercial gym where
there's not as many like-minded people that share a common goal to you. But I also find training with people that are a hell of a lot stronger than you can motivate the hell out of you, and it humbles you to a massive degree. I remember training at Horfield and being probably, without inflating my ego, probably one of the strongest in the gym, but I think that kind of makes you feel a lot more important than you actually are. It's when you train in a gym like this where there's people around you that are so much stronger than you, it humbles you but makes you feel so much more motivated to push on to get to their level, and being able to share information, tricks and tips with those sort of people and how to get to that level, it's so much more beneficial, I think, than training in a commercial gym where you probably don't get the opportunity to do that as much. So I definitely feel that training with people that are a lot stronger than me has really given me the opportunity to develop my own strength, and I wouldn't be able to do that unless I trained somewhere like Trojan. So I think sometimes it's about confronting your fears a little bit and jumping outside of your comfort zone, because from the outsider looking in, you would think that maybe a gym like this, Trojan, is quite intimidating, but it's when you actually come to the gym and meet the people that you realise that it's actually some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. So sometimes it's about not judging a book by its cover, but also confronting a little bit of fear and pushing yourself, and that goes further than just the gym, that transcends the gym. It's kind of everyday life. When you're able to confront fears and make yourself uncomfortable, that's how you grow as a person. I think it's a really important thing to be able to try and do in life. Anyway, let's hit 140 on these lovely calibrator plates. Nice. So a prime example of training with people that are a lot stronger than you, Trojan has a PR board which basically has everyone's records on there, so you get to have a look at it and see where you fare against some of the other stronger guys in the gym, and it gives you something to strive towards. So I think it's a really good incentive. So something else it has is Trainer of the Month as well, and then they put all of the Trainer of the Month boards up in the gym. So again, something just to strive towards. Alright, time to switch on a little bit. First set, 247.5. Not great, not bad. Oh damn. Right, having a little bit of a cheat meal this evening, having a pizza, so having a little break from the carnivore diet this evening, just watching the football and chilling out this evening. But yeah, I hope I've promoted a little bit of a conversation in your head if you are someone that does train in a commercial gym, and just maybe consider spending your money on an independent gym, because for me, I've definitely found a massive benefit out of doing that. So the whole idea of this video is just to promote a little bit of a conversation in your head and show you my experience of switching up gyms. So yeah, I'm going to sign out the video there, guys. Going to dive into this pizza and thoroughly enjoy it, and then relax for the rest of my weekend. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave it a like if you have, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.